Guys, my name is Kevin Pedri with Core Coaching Business Academy.
Hi, I'm Jackie Schwab of Core Coaching Business Academy.
Yeah.
You don't like my laugh? Oh, come on, Kev.
Love your laugh.
All right. Well, thank you very much for doing this quick video with me about the Accelerator program. I'm super excited because you've invited me to join you in the program. And it was because I was so attracted to the reason why you've decided to do the Accelerator program. So I wonder if you would be willing to share that with the audience a little bit about why you are doing the program.
Absolutely. And this has been something I've worked on for years, right? I've been an entrepreneur for 15 years, and I have worked diligently at creating programs, classes, workshops, certification programs. And I just know the reality of what it takes to be a business owner, and I also understand the challenges that people go through. And I built a program earlier this year. I've been working on this for quite a while, and the main purpose is to really bring light to what it really takes to build a business, not just an online business, but just a business, a product, a service, how to show up as a business owner, all of the things that aren't always pretty to talk about, aren't always common knowledge, because I think a lot of people really think about, like, I have this great idea, I'm going to bring it to life, I have all this passion, and then they realize that there's a lot more to building a business than just having an idea. And
absolutely.
Yeah, and so I was actually introduced to you, and you were able to join us through our program. And I think that, and I'd love to hear maybe some of your feedback about that. Like, what was that like for you to be in that program and to see it from that viewpoint?
Absolutely. I think one of the most, I guess, enlightening, or just enlightening would be a good word for me, was the idea that I have been to a lot of programs. I've invested an extremely large amount of time and money in different programs. And I was always very frustrated with, I'd come in with the ideas I had, the business idea I wanted, the business plan that I had put together. And they said, but this is how we do it, right? This is how we build businesses. This is how we market. And they didn't really take into consideration what my skill sets might be, what I might be good at, what I might already know, or what I might not know. Like, where were my skill gaps? Where did I need to improve to be able to take my current skill level, my current business to the next step? And so what I really enjoyed about the Accelerator program was when we came in, we had basically got a baseline, like, where are you and where do you want to be, right? It's kind of like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And when I figure that out, I'll let you know. But we were able to kind of look at what we're doing, where were the holes that I had, because there are a few for me that were pretty standout, and work on resolving those skill set gaps so that I could take my business from where it was to where I wanted it to go. And it wasn't by following a guru, right? It wasn't by following a blueprint, or the 10K blueprint, or the $10,000 in a weekend, or the 10K a month program. It was, what does your business look like? Where are the gaps that you need to fill? How are we going to fill them? And then we coached our way through that into actually filling those gaps and doing the things that we needed to do to be able to succeed. And so that was the difference for me. The other part was there was a lot of one-on-one time, a lot of group time. I have made lifelong friends lifelong colleagues that I will never stop staying in touch with. And I think for me, and this is just about me because you asked me the question, it was the group dynamics and having other people who were struggling through similar things or feeling frustrated by similar things be available and open to discussing opportunities to improve. And it made building businesses lonely. I don't think people realize it. It's not the 4-hour work week or the flip-flop CEO. It's hard work, and it can be emotionally draining. And having other people who know where you are, who've walked in your shoes, who went down your path, it's priceless.
Yeah, I'm really glad you say that. And I think because I've been in several different niches in my career, I realize that whether you're building a business, whether you're looking to lose weight, whether you want to gain strength, whether you want to overcome a pain, whether you want to make more money, the process in coaching is the same. And I think sometimes this is missed. in the idea that like, here's my strategy, here's some modules, here, go do this homework. You're going to be great if you just go do these things. But we're humans. We're not robots. It takes us time to implement. It takes us time to work through. And on every level of coaching niche that I've worked through, all of the same similar things come up. Am I good enough to do this? Can I follow through? Will I be able to, keep up with other people in my niche? Am I going to be able to do this long term? Am I going to be able to actually implement what they're saying? Right? And these are the common things that I found across the board. And in business coaching, it's no different. And the way that we have developed this curriculum is highly interactive. It's based in facilitation training, leadership training. It gives people the opportunity to have a voice and to get vulnerable, because a lot of people aren't speaking their truth about where they struggle, right? They just say like, I don't know how to sell, or I'm not running my business the way that I should be, right? And it's like, we have to bring power to that voice so that you can work through it and you can gain confidence and you can overcome those tough challenges. Because it's not just building the funnel. It's not just building the program. It's not just that. It's that you have to walk through a certain amount of initiation to actually work through stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a good point too, is you do need all of the different components, right? Like I used to create business plans for fun. Yes, I'm a nerd. I acknowledge that. But just having the plan wasn't enough, right? And I also am the queen of technology. Like I love tech, right? I'm the resource maven. You need it, I'll find it. However, all of that, right? All of the funnels I had built, all of the processes I had put in, all the procedures existed, but I had forgotten the fundamental principles of building the plan, right? You do need, what is the plan to get you from where you are to where you want to be? What are the skill sets that you need? What are the processes that you need? And then, oh, by the way, you still got to sell it. You still got to market it. And if you're doing all of that alone, it is nice to have some support where maybe you're in a weak area, they can support you, or they can show you a resource where you could go get that gap filled where you don't necessarily have to do it yourself. But we all do kind of need to go through the initiation process. Now, luckily, there's no frat parties here. We won't shave anyone's head, but there's definitely, well, we did shave Kevin's head, but there are definitely some things that you have to go through it to be able to get past it.
That's right. That's exactly right. And, there is no shortcut. It's like Jackie said, and I appreciate that, because it's like, I've been in business 15 years. My dad's been in business 50 years. Jackie's been in it, right? Like, and I've seen everything under the sun, right? And it's never about the strategy. It's about the implementation. And I think sometimes we have great ideas and great, concepts. A concept is one thing. Bringing the product to market is another. And I think this is where people really need that help in that gap. And this is why we know that in this program that I don't need to know your whole business. I don't need to know everything that you know. I don't need to know everything about your industry. What I need to help you do is to get your idea from development to market to onboarding your people and making sure that you can manage the process and that you can learn how to scale, right? And this is another thing Jack and I talk a lot about. Everyone's talking about scaling to $1 million. You will not scale your business to $1 million if you don't have processes, operational systems, and a sales and marketing and onboarding process that's smooth. There's just no way around it. And we're going to help you with all of that. And we have almost 40 years, probably more than 40 years combined experience in building programs, building processes, building systems, operational management, employee management, the whole 9 yards. And we want to teach you. And we have a curriculum that is literally so expansive. And we have tested it and tried it and worked on it. And I think you're going to love it. So
they are going to love it.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, So
I know what to say. There's a button underneath of this video that says, I don't know what it says. It probably says like, come join us or buy more or something like that.
This is an application only process. And I do not just let anybody into the programs. For me, it's more than just having a filled program. I'm looking for the right person. I'm looking for that entrepreneur. I'm looking for that person that's really interested in growing their business, being part of a team. This is leadership training. This is facilitation. And we need you to be a part of this, and we need to know that you are serious about this. And again, this is a highly interactive. I think Jackie will let you know the type of people that we bring into this program are open, honest, and they really want to work collaboratively. That's really important to us. So if that's you, I would love for you to apply for the program, and we would love to see you here.
Absolutely. There's a button down there, and then there's more details, but you really just want to join because we're a lot of fun. So I can't wait to see you guys all. Thank you, Kevin, for taking the time. Thank you, everybody, for listening to our video, and we will see you in the Accelerator program.
You guys there.